welcome Peoria Notre Dame basketball fans to the kitchen for our inaugural broadcast this year, 2024-2025 season of your Peoria Notre Dame Irish basketball. I'm Rob Kenny here with Corey Severe. Said you bring you this JV tilt between your Irish and our visitors from just a little bit up north, Pontiac. Pontiac controls the opening tip. To get into their offense there is number 10, Ben Melchers. Corey, always excited to get this first game of the year started.
Yep, and for Notre Dame guys playing at home in the kitchen is always a different feeling.
Yes, it is, absolutely. There is number 22, Jack Miller. Takes advantage of a miss on one end to get a layup on the other end. Irish break on the scoreboards first. A fast-paced game here at the start. Corner three goes wanting. That was double zeros there, Evan Wolf. Offensive rebounds, tussle leads to a held ball. Not sure why it should go to Notre Dame. Yeah, there we go. The referees figured out, as they almost always do. You played in the kitchen here for several seasons, and it is a special place to play, and particularly if you're first time playing on the Friday, Saturday night until the varsity games. It's a little different than playing the freshman Tuesday nights or Wednesday night at 5. Irish rolling out a starting lineup.
I think for most, if not all these guys, none of them played up last year, so this is, I think, the entire roster's first game.
Yeah, that's very exciting. There's number 2, Max Gerby for the Irish. Again, number 4, Patrick Graham. Number 5, Braden Alders. Number 20, Sean Graham. Number 22, our scorer, Jack Miller. Said Jack's name a lot during soccer broadcasts. Hopefully he can bring some of that magic dust success from the soccer team over here into the kitchen. We know he's got the athletic chops. We have number 00, Evan Wolf. Number 3, Ethan Deal. Number 5, Bryce Robeson. Number 10, Ben Melchers. And number 32, Aiden Brummel. Starting for the Pontiac, the Tribe. A little raggedy here on offense by both squads. The Irish turned the ball over that time. Perimeter turnovers. You don't like to see those live ball turnovers outside the paint.
Of course, but it was good to see the Irish get back on that play. Got back quickly, made sure they didn't give up a layup on the other end.
Yeah, that is drilled, as you know, drilled into the everybody wearing.
Of course.
A nice interior touch pass there to number 32. That is Aiden Brummel. First bucket of the night for Pontiac. That's a beautiful entry pass from the top of the, just to the right of the top of the key. See if that settles things down here a little bit for Pontiac. Both teams playing some hard nose-to-nose defense. And it was number 4, Patrick Graham, with that score. Outside shot, goes wanting, air ball, nice rebound, couldn't put it back up. Irish looking to take advantage of both the air ball and the missed putback. This jab step to free himself there by Alders. The Irish are finding some driving lanes here early, Corey. Get 2 layups and now a missed layup out of there. The ball movement is opening things up.
And with how potent the Irish offense have been so far, I think that Pontiac's going to have to capitalize on offensive rebounds, unlike they did on their last time down the court.
Yeah, they had a fairly good look at it. It wasn't an easy putback. It had to be reversed. And the Irish, of course, are always handsy down there, slapping at that ball. The Irish throw in a bunch of substitutes here. Mario West comes into the game. Number 10, Asher Maw into the game. 23, Ronan Spinks. And number 10, Asher Maw already said his. There's that driving lane. Normally we talk about the passing the ball around the outside, getting the defense to move, opening up passing lanes. But it's opening up the driving lanes here. Good job there. Nice left-handed finish by Ronan Spinks. Leads to the first time out here at 4:49 by Pontiac. Got to be happy if you're the Irish for this start.
Knowing most of these guys from last year, I have no doubt their offense is going to be good tonight, but I'm just interested to see how they'll do on the defensive end, because last year ran a lot of man, This year they're going to do the
Yeah.
classic
Yeah.
PND matchup.
Yeah, it's different. Of course, there are man-to-man principles spread throughout
Definitely.
any zone defense, but the Irish rolling out a team this year that pretty much the same size right across the board. There's not much more than about 2 inches difference between the shortest guy and the tallest guy. Looks like here, maybe we'll say 4 inches. Number 20, Sean Graham, will be patrolling the middle as the nominal center in this defense. As we know, though, it's sort of a positionless thing.
Yep.
Nice rebound there by Asher Maw, number 10, gets it and gets out running.
And besides maybe Spinks having a little bit more of a driving game than the rest, they all have pretty similar skill sets. Good shooters, good athletic guards.
Yeah,
and they're just taller guards, so a lot of them can go down and play the big if they need to, like Graham is right now.
Yeah, that's nice. Nice to have that inside out or outside in versatility. Oh, nice try there. The quick release there by number 3. Can't get it to go. The Irish eventually have Graham secure the rebound. Gets it up ahead. Oh, bounces off Max Kirby. Scramble on the floor. I think everybody's just about touched it or been on the floor. Eventually, Sean Graham comes up and scores. The Irish now up 8-2. Looking to put their imprint on this first quarter. Halfway through it now. Pontiac is still yet to find any sort of offensive vibe. Oh, we're going to get an illegal screen. Moving screen.
Also on that last layup, Graham was showing off hops like his older brother.
Yeah, well, there's some hops in the Graham family, yeah. Patrick shows it on the soccer floor. Tommy showed it all over the place. Probably even showed it in geometry class. There was some major athleticism in there. All right, that foul was on number 10, Ben Melchers, for setting an aggressive screen. Wiped out Max Kirby. Max is sort of a slight guy, but he had a little help falling down that time. I like that the Irish are utilizing both wings here and the top of the key. They're not stuck on one side here. It's really forcing the Pontiac defense to move their feet. Mario West, good looking corner 3 from the right. Doesn't go though. Irish get the offensive rebound, gonna get another 3 off of it. That doesn't go. They got a nice block, nice rebound by the Irish, but it got it blocked. See Pontiac looking to see if they can't run here to sort of artificially create some space. No, the Irish thwarted the fast break attempt there and leads to a errant pass.
That was likely directly related to making a play defense for 45 seconds on the other end. You get a little tired, it affects your offense.
Yeah, your effort on defense takes more out of you than effort on offense. You're absolutely right. It's kind of hard to explain that to somebody who's never played, but it's different sort of calories being burned.
Definitely.
Asher Maw passed up a good look at the 3 there. He's got a good looking shot. See if they want him to take that. Good job of doubling on Spinks there on that drive that time. Asher Maw that time uses a little jump stop, gets himself free. Irish into double figures. 8-point lead, 10-2 now here. Under 2 minutes to go in a very fast-paced first quarter. First foul of the game on the Irish didn't take place on that drive. Seeing Asher Maw's nice job there. All right, that is number 10, Asher Maw. Fouls up his hoop with a foul. Gonna send big number 32, Aiden Brummel, in for some free throws. Good looking stroke there by that young man. Makes that first one. He's got all 3 points for Pontiac. He's gonna get his second one up here. So far here, 6 minutes into this game, he looks like a really good player.
Mm-hmm. And if he makes his free throws like it looks like he's going to with that good first shot, having a big man that can make free throws incredibly helpful.
Yeah.
Because they're going to get fouled a lot on after rebounds.
Yep. His size, that's going to be, there's another good looking free throw there. It leads me to believe that he's probably got himself a pretty nice jumper also.
Mm-hmm.
That's somebody to pay attention to for the future. Good job by Graham taking that. That is Graham to Miller. First 3 of the game for either squad goes to the Irish. 13-4 now, 9-point lead, biggest lead of the game. Irish extended their defense out to half court there. Nice job there. She's number 24 scoring, Durham Fenton. First one on the board other than Aiden Brummel. Cuts the lead to 7. Irish going to get a top of the key 3. Doesn't go for the Irish, and then you're going to get Ronan Spinks with his first foul there over the back.
Also, looking at it now, as we were talking about Brummel, he's only a freshman.
Oh,
He's a year younger than a lot of the guys he's playing against on the other side.
boy, he's going to get just going to bed and waking up. He's going to get bigger and stronger over the next couple years, let alone weightlifting and nutrition. So he is someone to keep an eye on for the future here. Pontiac showing a little more life on offense here in the last couple minutes. Getting 4 points. Drive by the Irish there. Close off the driving lane, force the turnover. Max Kirby eventually takes a kick-ahead pass there. Sean Graham. The Irish get the 6th person on the scoreboard here, Corey. That's very nice balanced scoring.
And you got to love the defense turning into offense there.
Yeah, well,
Patty Graham got the tip. Sean Graham with the pass, and then obviously the lay-in by Max Kirby.
They're going to get Ben Melchers with another offensive foul there. He did extend that forearm. He's such a strong young man naturally that sometimes I think he does stuff and guys just bounce off of him. So number 34 comes in, Logan Mackison to replace him. Irish up 15-6. Looking to take the last shot here at about 20 seconds to go in this first quarter. Hoping to extend this lead into double digits. Now we're under 10, the Irish got to go. Nice left-handed finish there by Patrick Graham. Gets his 2nd field goal. Going to lead to just a half-court heave if they can get it off. They can't get it off. And at the end of this first quarter, the Irish are going to have an 11-point lead, 17-6. Be back in about 3 minutes of real-time, folk, to bring you the second quarter. See you then. Coulter family, though they're not getting say that next time. Well, I mean, 6 guys on the scoreboard here, yeah.
Mon, the one that made the good move up the
Yeah.
and like the land on the
Yeah.
side, he never got off the bench last year. And because so many guys quit, we got his
He's been working, yeah. I don't want so many guys who quit. This is a fun offense to them. That's a fun offense to run.
Yeah.
You know, at the varsity level, sometimes that ball sticks on the outside. It does not stick out here. These guys, not at all.
I think these guys also played together since like 4th grade or 3rd grade and traveled. At least the Grahams.
Something shows. Something shows.
Grahams and Miller have been together forever.
Makes a difference. Ready when you are, Mike, if we're off. Welcome back, Irish basketball fans. Second quarter here, Irish up 17-6 after a really well-played first quarter by both squads. The Irish, you said, a little more polish on offense. You get a block 3 there. Good job by Brown to track down that rebound, reset the offense for Pontiac. Swing it down here. No, we're going to get that turnover. Max Kirby picked it off up top. Oh, he can't reward himself, though, with the finish, and then he gets the foul. So often happens. You're frustrated with yourself. You missed that layup.
Yep.
That'll be Max's first, team's first here in this second quarter.
I did like the anticipation on the defensive end for him to get that tip to the other end, but either got to finish it or not care
Yeah.
that you missed it and get back on defense.
He gave that
Can't
little,
get the foul.
he
90
gave
feet
that
from
little
the hoop.
peek back right before he went
Yep.
up for the layup like that, and that brought the defender just a little bit more into the action. The Irish here out. A little bit of a trapping press out there. Handled well by Pontiac. Can't get a shot out of it though, so they're going to recycle their offense, start again. Oh, nice left hand. Oh, it just doesn't go. Two touch the rim. Get the rebound though, and that is number 3. Ethan Deal. That's a good offensive set there. That was really nice. Logan Mackinson left-handed shot in the lane. The Irish throw the ball away there.
And they got an offensive rebound that set that one up.
Yeah, getting a little more comfortable. First quarter of the visiting team, still fairly early in the season. You can find your way into the game.
Definitely.
Pontiac certainly seems to have done that here. Starting to get better looks. And again, this matchup zone is not something you practice against. Max Kirby again. This time he does finish. It's Max, his 4th point, his 2nd field goal. Beautiful job there, restoring that Irish double-digit lead. That's a confident press break there by Pontiac. It's really nice. The Irish are active, quick, good lateral movement, active hands. Pontiac handled that really nicely. You got a slip for a travel there. I thought the foot might have actually traveled out of bounds there. But either way, it's a turnover for the Irish.
Like you said with their press break, the one thing's going to kill a press break is if you hold the ball and keep trying to wait for a pass. It just gives the defender time to get up on you. They just knew where they were going to go with the ball and didn't think about it twice. They just did it.
Yep, had about 4 different guys touch it too on the press. Often you just relying on 1, maybe even 2 guys to break a press. So much easier when there's all 5 guys involved. Spinks wins inside, gets it, but it's not on a shot. Ronan was looking to deal that out to the right wing. He did, but he got fouled in the process. Byron should have the ball out underneath, just to the right of their own basket. Gonna have number 20, Sean Graham puts it in. That simple out of bounds play works so many times. Another steal out here in the front court. Ronan Spinks goes in and finishes. And the Irish balance scoring continues.
That out-of-bounds play, I remember running it with Colin Schuler. And it would always be if you can make eye contact with that person taking it out, just toss it up and I'll be ready for it.
Yeah, Colin's a good one to toss it up to. He usually finished the game about an inch taller than when he started. He grew at such a prodigious rate.
There's not a lot of guys that could jump with Colin Schuler.
No. All right, out of bounds and underneath the basket. Now for Pontiac. The Irish tip the ball out. 15-point lead now for the Irish. The largest of the game. And number 13, Armani Luttrell into the game here. The Irish are just not giving up any passing lanes or driving lanes here. Pontiac's got to be patient, is what their coaching staff is preaching. Oh, that was a blind pass there. The Irish sniffed it out early. A little bit of a stumble there. That was Patrick Graham. Just kind of got caught from behind. It's not a foul. Just a coming together of legs. The Irish turned the ball over, but don't turn the ball over. It's going to be their ball. I'm sorry. Number 1, Sam DeWald into the game for Pontiac. Number 5, Braden Allers back into the game for the Irish. Patrick Graham going to inbound it. This time to the left. Mario West drives with a sweet right-handed finish. Just rolls off the rim, though. Needed just 1 extra calorie. Trap works. The Irish turn it over right at half court. And Mario West gets this one to finish. I believe that was Patrick Graham with the dish. Mario's going to get himself an old-fashioned and 1 opportunity.
Also, the Irish seem very trusting in each other so far this game. They kind of feel that everyone on the court can do anything, so they're not too worried about sticking the ball with one guy and making him to do something. I mean, obviously, every player that's been in the game so far has a point.
It's absolutely, it's evident, the eye test. Mario West missed that one. We have a lane violation on Pontiac. Gonna get another one here. Mario needs to stay on the line this time. He shot that and started back, falling away immediately. Like shooting at a moving target if you do that. Much better that time by Mario. We get another turnover here. This one happens right under the Irish basket. Max Kirby forced it. The Irish hustle and keep it alive. Gonna get themselves another offensive possession. Mario gets the ball poked away from behind there. Good active hands from Pontiac defense there. Didn't slap down at the ball, poked at it. That's the way to do it. The Irish get a right corner three, does not go. It's gonna stay down here with the Irish. The two Pontiac players kind of fighting for the rebound there. A little better communication next time. Irish out of bounds on the baseline.
The Irish also keep getting each other open looks. They just need to start making the threes.
Yeah, shooting percentage is not one to write home about. Layups and threes. Mario West short on the first one, strong on the second one. Pontiac gets the ball back. 4 minutes to go here, halfway through the second quarter. Irish up 26-8, 18-point lead. Nice strong drive, but just too strong of a finish there by number 24, Durham Fenton. Max Kirby, boy, the Irish turned what shouldn't have been a fast break opportunity into a fast break there, Corey.
Yeah, when you got a big man like Sean Graham who can get the board on the one end and then make a pass over three defenders like that, you can get a lot of fast breaks that way.
You're manufacturing a fast break out of thin air there. Irish forced another turnover there, now up by 20. Fortunately for Pontiac, it turnover ended up out of bounds, not being chased down by one of the Irish speedy guards, or speedy wings, or speedy centers. Everybody's speedy. Max Kirby couldn't get that one up onto the rim. Pontiac gets it back. Ooh, they're gonna get him for a carry there. A little bit of a hesitation. You see that not called a lot. You see what the ref saw though. They you know, kind of put it on his hip there for just a second. They allow a lot of that now. Did not when I was playing, I can tell you that.
It's hard to argue with the Irish's offense as they have 28 points in 13 minutes, but they also need to learn maybe to jump stop around the hoop a little more.
Yeah.
They're kind of going in there hectic for some layups, and
there is space there in that sort of 4 to 8 foot area where they could they got the defender on their heels and they could stop, create space that way. All in due time. All right. Irish force another turnover here right in front of their own bench. Or not a turnover, but a deflection. Ball goes out of bounds. Causes Pontiac to have to reset. Dribbles it off his own foot there. That's number 12, Darren Pierce. He's a quality ball handler. That one just got a little too fast. I like the way the Pontiac coaching staff, though, is not yelling or anything like that. They're just coaching, telling them patience. They said, like, you can't do this, you can't do that, like that. But they're not screaming at them. If Pontiac shot a little better, they'd be, this would be a game would be halved. There's a nice job there by Pierce this time. But Max Kirby gets it back. And Ma finally gets his second hoop to go. It's a very nice, long, about 40-foot pass there.
It's a great reaction by Kirby after getting poked away himself, going to get the steal.
Yeah, and to do it without fouling is, right? My goodness, yeah, it's offensive goaltending. Yeah, he grabbed the rim while the ball was still in the net. That is offensive goaltending at every level. Too bad, it was a beautiful shot. Jack Miller gets the foul there, his first. Team's third here in this period. It was an impressive Armani Luttrell jump there. He had some hops, unfortunately. Grabbed the rim when the ball was still in play.
Yeah, sometimes I never had this problem because I couldn't touch the rim, but you just get a little too excited and you get up there, the ball stays above it, and you can't do anything about it by the time you're up there.
I could touch the rim, but I never had that problem because I didn't play. So.
Well, I had that was my problem the last 2 years, but
yeah, hard to offensive goaltend from the bench. Beautiful little touch shot there by number 5, Braden Allers. Gets him onto the scoreboard there. That's a little bit of what you were talking about there. You took that shot from 8 feet instead of driving it willy-nilly to the rim. Gonna get a foul here. Mario West forced another turnover in the backcourt where the Irish press took the ball hard to the, accepted the contact. Gonna get himself 2 free throws. I believe that is Fenton's 3rd foul. Mario West said Mario moved away again. He shoots that first free throw and he backs away. Causes him to miss it. The ball knows where you are when you shoot a free throw. It's hard to explain physically, but you start backing away as soon as it leaves your hand. It's like the ball still is in your hand. It's like a string. My coaches always preach follow through on your shooting. Number 14, Hunter Paulson in the game for the first time. Second one goes wanting to from Mario. And we're going to get Braden Allers with that foul. No coach likes to see 85 feet away from the opposing basket.
Yeah, I count 4 Irish fouls today, and half of them have been in the lane of their own lane, I guess is how you would put that.
Yeah. It's the price you pay for the aggression, though, that you see on the other 80 feet of the court.
Their hands are always in passing lanes, and they try to have their hands out on-ball defense. It just gets the better of them sometimes.
Oh, good looking shot. Rolls out there for Allers. We're going to get a foul here on the Irish. Nope, going to be on. Let's see. Yeah, and there's number 10, Asher Mon's going to be his 2nd foul. So it will be Pontiac shooting. See if Pontiac can take advantage of this. They've had pretty good looking free throw strokes so far.
Make that 3 of 5 from the opposite lane.
It's a trend we don't want to see continue, even if we were the first to identify it. 22-point lead here for the Irish. These free throws come for Mackinson. And 1:41 to go. It's a good looking shot. That one rolls out though. This is a team you don't want to have to foul to get back into the game if you're playing this Pontiac JV team. Everybody they've sent to the free throw line so far. Really nice form. Second one goes in. Perfectly center cut. I think I got them as 5 or 6 from the free throw line. 90 seconds to go here. The Irish up 21 points. Turnover here. This is going to be Luttrell. Goes up. He looks like he was going up, maybe thinking of dunking. Fortunately for him, Mackinson was there. Clean that up. 32-13, lead now in under 20. Gonna have a long 3 by Allers, goes short. Could have stepped into that one, maybe picked himself up another 18 inches of real estate.
That last Pontiac basket, you love to see the guy following
Yeah.
on the fast break to be there for that exact situation.
Yeah. Even in high school, you're only going to shoot about 50% on those. So there's going to be a lot to clean up there. An air ball 3 there, goes out of bounds. Irish retain possession. Max Kirby back in the game. Braden Allers going to sit down. Braden had a very nice shift while he was in there. Active on defense and on offense. 40 seconds to go here. The Irish looking to finish strong as they started. Up 32-13. Max Kirby has the ball pop out of his hands. Goes out of bounds. Pontiac's gonna have to beat the Irish press again here. 34 seconds to go. Irish gonna hope that not let them get into their half-court offense here. Pontiac always coaching. The Irish, though, ended up hurrying them up, causing them to fumble the ball. 14 seconds to go. Under 7 now. The Irish got to go. Gonna have to get a rushed three off here to get a kind of an off-balance three. Doesn't go by number 4, Patrick Graham. Irish kind of lost track maybe of the clock there a little bit like that.
I think so.
They didn't drive, didn't get off that early shot where you could get the offensive rebound. But it's nitpicking really when you think about what went on in this first half. The Irish hold the Indians to just 13 points. Scored 32 themselves going to halftime with a 19-point lead. We'll be back in about 9.5 minutes of real time, folks, to bring you the second half of this JV game. We'll see you then.
Good pause and a chance to have a halftime shootout.
Welcome back, Perry Notre Dame basketball fans, to the kitchen. I'm Rob Kenny here with Corey Sevier, set to bring you the second half of our JV game. Corey, Irish came out guns a-blazing in that first half, 32-13 halftime lead.
Yeah, and they scored those 32 points with either 0 or 1 3, I counted. I think 1 3.
1 3, yeah. And 8 guys score. Nobody scored more than 6. Nobody scored less than 2. It's just about a balanced scoring dream, really, for your Irish coaching staff. They have 8 guys on their bench. All 8 of them played. All 8 of them scored. My guess would be 6 of them got assists also.
You like to see unselfish play.
Yeah, it's absolutely what we saw. The Irish start the second half with possession of the ball, going from Irish showing some good patience here. Got a lot of driving lanes open in that first quarter for the Irish. A little more transition buckets in the second quarter when they put the press on and dialed up the defense. A nice paint touchdown here by Graham. The ball poked away, though. It's good secondary defense by the Indians. Good defensive possession. The Irish turn around, though, and number 20, Sean Graham, buries it.
Again, with a lead, if you're the Irish, you got to love a long offensive possession that ends in points.
Yeah, you got to hate it if you're Pontiac, though.
Yeah.
You just play really good defense for 40 seconds, and then you just gave up a 14-footer. The Irish force him. We're going to get an offensive foul, defensive foul. Everything's on the board here. It did hear a slap in there. I think that's what they're going to call it. All right, going to call a block on Bryce Roberson. His first foul, team's first here in the third quarter. Good job initiating contact there, drawing that contact early by the Irish. Non-shooting foul, though. There's that kind of eye contact you were just talking about. The Irish can't get it to go, though, and they're going to get the foul. And there's number 22, Jack Miller. Jack couldn't get the inbound lob to go and then fouled after it.
And for all those counting along with us, that's 4 of 6, 90 feet from the basket.
We're going to add a new stat, or they're going to cut our mics off here, Corey. All right, see if Pontiac can get their first points on the board here. Good, strong drive there. That was number 10, Ben Melchers. Ben got 2 early fouls in that first quarter. We didn't really see a whole lot of him there, but you can see the quality of his play right there. Foul goes on Patrick Graham. His first foul going to send Ben Melchers, powerful sophomore forward, to the line.
I think anyone who's listened to Lynch on this call just comes to expect this kind of humor on NDTV.
People call it dad jokes. I say they're not dad jokes. They're jokes told by dads. It's a difference. We don't want to be. Melchers makes that first one. Again, like I said, you don't want to foul this team. Everybody they have absolutely center cuts their free throws. You have now is 7 for 8. A little bit of a zone out here now. See Pontiac change that up in that first half here. Get a 3-2. Number 10, Ben Melchers, gets his third foul there. Again, I think Ben's just a strong young man that sometimes he puts his hands on people, it looks like a foul. Good drive there by number 4, Patrick Graham. Can't get it to go.
Yeah, I think some of the smaller guys on the court can be more aggressive with their hands in passing lanes and trying to reach in a little bit, but when you're one of the stronger guys on the court, it's hard to kind of hide yourself from doing that.
All right, 19-point lead to start this half. It's still there, just about 2 minutes in. Pontiac looking to cut in. They're going to get a long 3, and it goes. That is 0-0, Evan Wolf. Beautiful shot. That was about a 25-footer. We're going to get a jump ball here, and it's going to go Pontiac's way. Get a little bit of momentum here and start this third quarter. Long three. Now they force the held possession. Goes in their direction. The Irish keeping the press on that they started in the second quarter. Led to a lot of transition buckets, a lot of turnovers. Those things usually go in tandem with each other. They did for the Irish second quarter there. Beautiful touch there by number 32, Aiden Brummel. Scored 4 points quickly in that first quarter, then he didn't score again. I think because of the speed of the game, it just got up. Pontiac never really got into their offense there. It was just kind of run and gun. But he is a quality player. Good defense there by Pontiac.
Going back to the three from Evan Wolf, do you think there's going to think that there's any shot that's a bad shot anymore in high school basketball?
Not if it goes in like that.
That shot looked real good, and it was from probably 24, 25 feet.
Yeah. Oh, so he did not establish himself, did not get both feet in. When he caught the ball, he had not established himself in the front court. No, I don't. I think the ways the kids come up nowadays shooting from, no one on the Pontiac even raised an eyebrow when he launched that shot. It is not something that they were against.
Like, you don't see kids coming up anymore shooting that and missing it a whole lot. If they're shooting from there, they're confident.
Yeah, yeah, they've got their 10,000 hours in, their 10,000 reps in, whatever you want to see. Yeah, that young man there, Wolf, certainly has practiced that shot. It was beautiful. All right, 14-point lead here now. This is closest Pontiac's been. 14-point deficit, I should say, for them. The Irish answer, number 22, Jack Miller with his own three. That's his second of the game. The Irish call timeout to get players into the game. All right.
I think you touched on this a little bit ago. You got to love the driving kick.
Yeah.
They get in the middle of the lane and they find the open shooter. And that was their second they've made of the game, but they've gotten probably 8 or 9 open looks off
they've had
that.
great open looks like in the end. They also, driving kick doesn't work if you don't occasionally look to score.
Yeah.
Do that jump style you were talking about, from 4 feet to or take it all the way to the lane. If you're only kicking it out, eventually it wears off because it's just a kick then. The drive really doesn't have anything to do with it. So the Irish should have a nice mix here with scoring at the rim and then kicking it out and getting those, particularly those wing jumpers. And 37-20, Irish quickly got themselves in a little, I wouldn't say trouble, but got themselves a little bit of, found themselves on the far end of the momentum swing there for the first time this game. Get it back, call timeout, and get some more people in the game, and allow them to put their press on. I'm liking the new half-court shot from overhead here. That's new this year on our broadcast.
Yeah, it does give a lot better view of the opposite end of the court that we haven't had on
Yeah,
here.
it does. Very nice.
And you can see the entire baseline, or sideline, for that matter.
Pass that hit the rim. Don't think it'll count as a shot. Did find its way eventually from a Pontiac player to a Pontiac player, so. Oh, there's that drive and kick, but a little miscommunication there. Guys had relocated already, and so Melcher's made a nice little hook pass there, but it went in between two players. The Irish look to take advantage of that turnover and reestablish this 19-point lead they had at halftime. 4.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Irish up 37-20. Oh, Mario West takes a great feed from Ronan Spinks. Mario gets his 5th point of the game. Beautiful dump down pass. There is Evan Wolf. Hits another 3. He looks like he came out on the womb shooting with that form. Ronan Spinks goes down. Oh, he can't get it to fall. Beautiful. Everything but the finish. 2 touched the rim, but didn't go in. Wolf now shows off his driving game. Doesn't go, but there he is, that man again. Aiden Brummel gets the shot to go and going to get more free throws.
I think that bucket a couple minutes ago woke Aiden back up.
Yeah. Asher Miles gets his third personal foul.
I also wonder if Wolf's shooting has taken some of the load off him, so he gets a couple more looks now.
Yeah,
because the defense is getting off him a little.
He was certainly somebody the Irish were paying attention to. There's that beautiful free throw for him again. He's 3 for 3 from the line. Now he's got himself 9 points. Yeah, he could have. Yep. Outside shooting, you just, all right, now you don't have 2 eyes on him. You got 1.5 eyes on him now. He's active down there. He's not waiting for the game to come to him. He's going to the ball. 13-point lead now for the Irish. It's the closest Pontiac's been in quite some time. Playing good interior defense there. They're going to get travel there, yeah. Those driving lanes that were really open in that first quarter are not here in this third quarter. Not quite sure what the defensive switch has been. May just be effort or understanding what's required now. Wolf from the right wing. This one goes wanting. Surprised it didn't go in.
Yeah, I think they might just be sagging off a little bit with their closeouts now. Instead of getting all the way up on them, they're taking it a little back.
Yeah, that's that extra step.
We used to call that a rondo. Rondo's someone who only likes to drive. That's the back off, close out.
Ah. All right, 22 for the Irish. That's Jack Miller. That's his third. The Irish, 2 players now with 3 fouls to go. Still with over 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. So something to keep an eye on for the Irish coaching staff. Pontiac looking to get within 11, maybe even 10. They're going to get that beautiful jumper, and that touch is there still for Aiden Brummel. Very nice feed there from number 10, Melcher. Kind of a micro driving kick there. He didn't drive all the way in. He only kicked it out for the 15-footer, but it worked. Within 11, this is as close as they've been since probably midway through the first quarter. The Irish are up 17-6. 11 points at the end of the first quarter. Ronan Spinks there, showing off great handle there, breaking down his man, getting his 6-point. The Irish force a turnover at half court. Miller rather, smartly pulls the ball out. Ronan Spinks again, kind of looking to double. Or they doubled him, so kept him from the hoop this time. Nice little skip pass there. Miller gets his shot blocked by Brummel. Aiden Brummel showing off his all-court game. And he actually gets that rebound. Boy, that was the guy who wanted that rebound. Brummel as impressive in the second half as he was in the first. Nice score here from the interior this time by Evan Wolf. His 8th point, all of them here in this third quarter. Got his team back within 11.
It's good by Wolf to notice that there's 4 guys up near the volleyball line, so he just cut behind for that layup.
Yeah, that back cut never go out of style. Great strong drive and left-hand finish by Braden Owles. Gives Ollers his second field goal, his 4th point, and a chance to add to his total at the free throw line. Irish now up 43-20. 43-30, sorry, not 43-20. That would have been quite the bucket. We'd have given him 12 points for it. Just reinventing scoring as we're going here. Beautiful free throw there by Owlers.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it before because I didn't want an announcer's jinx, but Braden would spend about the last 10 minutes of practice every day last year shooting free throws, and I would rarely see him miss.
Yeah,
and then he'd often talk to me and tell me that he doesn't miss.
Not bragging if you can do it, somebody said once. Evan Wolf there gets his first foul. A little too aggressive there. And for counting it home, that's a foul for them in the paint. 85 feet away from their basket.
Got to try and even the gap.
That's right. We're going to invent a stat. We're going to use it for both teams. Max Kirby from the left corner. Just a little bit strong on a 3-pointer, though. He was wide open. You got to take that. Owlers. Oh, can't get it to finish, though. Big, good, strong drive, though. Took the contact. Everything about it except the finish. That was just physics. Yep. We're going to get the foul there on number 4, Patrick Graham. You can see Patrick wasn't coming over to get that ball, but when he turned and showed it to him, he just had to grab for it. He probably had him in the trap there, too.
Yeah, if you're going to go for the ball there, you got to tip up instead of hit down.
Yeah, especially can't go for it with both hands. That's going to send number 12, Aaron Pierce, to the line. And short arms that first one off the front of the rim. The Irish have sent the Pontiac to the in bonus 2 consecutive quarters now. At the end of the first half, Pontiac was in there. Makes the second one. 45 seconds to go. Irish up 13. Graham all the way in, but couldn't finish. Picks himself up off the deck, gets back on defense. 5-on-5 now.
Obviously not the outcome you want, but you got to love the aggression by Patty Graham to just take that all the way.
We're going to get the foul on the defense there. I think that's the right call. Irish coaching staff do not agree.
Yeah, there may have been an elbow at the end, but I think Patty had already
Yeah.
fouled before that.
Yeah. I think it was just the strength of number 10 there, Melchers. It looked like he had cleared him out. He did at the end, you're right. But the initial shoulder was just
Yeah, but it
a
doesn't matter if
strong
he does
basketball
that
play.
after he's already been fouled.
Yeah. Makes that first free throw, getting a second. He's 3 for 3 from the line. Trying to pull his team back within 11. Back rim for that one. They get the rebound, gets it stripped away though. Max Kirby gets it up to Graham. Graham is attacking again, but decides to pull it out. Under 20 seconds to go here now, the Irish. See if they can handle the end of this quarter a little bit better than they did the last couple seconds of the first half when they kind of lost track of the clock. And down there again, we're down to 6 seconds. You want to get a shot off here so you get a chance for a rebound. Yeah, that one's going to go off, airballed. Yeah, almost exactly the same sort of possession at the end there. Something to work on for the Irish. This end of the third quarter sees the Irish up 12, 44-32. We'll be back in about a minute or so real time, folks, to bring you our last quarter. Well, welcome back to the fourth quarter. This JV game between Pontiac Indians and your Peoria Notre Dame Irish. Rob Kenny here with Corey Sevier. Bringing you this last quarter. The Irish up 44-32. Nice comeback there in the third quarter by Pontiac, Corey. And won that quarter by 7 points. Basically on the outside shooting. Evan Wolf, a couple threes got in there.
Yeah, and then that opened up Aiden Brummel's game down low, and he doesn't really miss all game.
No,
so
he's terrific.
you can't really give him any shots.
Looks like we're going with a straight man-to-man here now instead of that zone they were doing here. They're switching it though. Switching on the picks. Irish taking a little bit of time here, 30 seconds to diagnose it. Oh, nice job freeing himself. And there's that driving kick we were talking about. Doesn't go this time though, and they're going to get a foul there on Braden Allers on the rebound. Everything about it was good though. I like the Irish patience. Took them about 30 seconds or so to realize what defense they were playing.
Yeah, I love Pontiac's adjustment though. They're just kind of sagging off, make sure they don't get as many lane touches, because that's obviously what's been killing them all game is when the Irish get downhill, they don't not get to the basket very much.
Ben Melchers gets his fifth point, his first field goal of the game. Pulls them within 10, as close as they have been since the first quarter. 44-34 now. Max Kirby finds himself open for a three, can't get it. Melchers with a rebound. Melchers with a very nice pass over to Logan Mackinson, though. Mackinson had more time than I think he thought he had. He kind of fumbled that. That would have given Pontiac even more momentum, would have got him in within single digits. Allers with a 3, and it goes. Well, that's quite the swing there. They had to almost assure 2 points there. They don't get it, and the Irish get a 3 on the comeback. And now instead of looking at maybe an 8 points, it's back up to 13.
Yeah, that's more true to what Braden Allers does on most days. His 3 misses up to that point from 3, not very characteristic of him.
We can tell from his free throw form and just form on it. Even on the missed 3s, his form is pretty much spot on. That called the timeout after that. Made 3 by Allers. Get a couple guys into the game and some discussion amongst themselves. Comes at 6:23 here, the 4th quarter. I'd like to thank the Coulter family sponsoring this broadcast tonight. I'm sure Coulters are out there somewhere shooting 2 under par on some hard course somewhere. The golfing Coulters. They'd have to give me about 40 strokes for me to even get out of my car in the parking lot to play.
If they're giving you 40, then you're going to have to give me about 5.
Very, very long 3 there by Evan Wolf. Excellent job there by Aiden Brummel on the interior again. Grabbed that that rebound of that long shot by Wolf. It was about a 28-footer that time. Gonna call it a shooting foul. That's the way I saw it. I thought he was going back up. Gonna send Brummel to the line for 2. I can't believe he missed one.
Didn't get his legs under that one. Kind of shot it flat-footed.
Sort of a 4th quarter free throw, and you've been working as hard as he has in the interior there.
Yeah.
You're losing a little bit of your legs. Made the adjustment perfectly on the second one. All right, 6 minutes to go, 2 minutes into this final quarter. We hope you'll stick with us for the varsity game coming up just about 20, 25 minutes after the end of this one. Irish in no hurry. Ronan Spinks drives and scores. Looks like the Irish are starting their offense a little bit further out there on purpose. Is that just to get a little more runway to work with? Oh, beautiful block on Wolf's shot there by number 20, Sean Graham.
Yeah, and if your game is going to be to try and get downhill, it gives you a few more steps to make a move before the 3-point line.
Jack Miller's 4th foul. Mario West is going to come in for Miller. 14-point. Oh, he's going to come in actually for Patrick Graham. Usually when you see somebody coming in after a 4th foul, it's for the guy who's got 4 fouls there. I apologize. I assumed. Gonna get a long 3 from the left corner. Does not go. That was number 3, Ethan Deal. He's hit a 2 in the first half. Oh.
Also, it does show trust in the player to keep him in.
Yes, it does. Well, trust paid off there. Jack Miller sniffed out that pass and then snuffed it out. Spinks, Ronan Spinks, has the ball go off his knee. Irish 14-point lead, few ticks under 5 minutes to go here in the final quarter. Pontiac runs there. Oh, Brummel missed it. Can't believe he missed that first shot there. I think maybe his legs are starting to go a little bit on him here, Corey.
Yeah, that all is just due to conditioning and getting tired late.
Yeah, beautifully run press break. The best press break of the day probably for Pontiac there. Got everything they wanted out of it.
And he's played pretty close to 27
Yeah.
minutes so far.
Yeah, I looked over one time and saw him on the bench, and then seconds later he was back in the game. So he has made 5 of his 6 free throws so far. Glad I didn't jinx him there. 6 out of 7. Really good-looking player. 13-point lead now for the Irish.
Don't pick up the foul, Ben.
12-point lead, sorry. 49-37. Oh, great drive and finish by Jack Miller. All the way. Jack, 5 points in the first half, now 5 points in the second half. The Irish force a turnover, regain possession.
Yeah, you talking about how many free throws they've made. That's about the only percentage higher than Irish fouls in the opposite lane.
Hey, ice him, Blue, ice him. Ice him, ice him. Ice him, H. Ice. Cut it off, keep it over there. Good, keep it over there. Keep it over there.
A little bit of a half-court trap here going now for the Indians. Melcher up top, being the trap man. Kind of like a 1-2-2 almost. Maybe a 1-3-1. Corner shot does not go. Fast break opportunity here for Pontiac. Dangerous pass. They get away with it.
Yeah, I like what Pontiac was doing on defense. Seems like they were just doubling the ball now, forcing the Irish to do something on offense quicker than they probably would like with 4 minutes left in a 14-point game.
All right, a couple missed shots there and a missed offensive rebound opportunity. Irish get the ball back. 20, Sean Graham back in the game. Jack Miller going to finally sit down with those 4 fouls. May not have seen the last of Jack. Spinks brings the ball up for the Irish. 3.5 minutes to go. Irish get about an 8-footer there from the right baseline. Comes up short. Kind of caught in between wanting to shoot a jumper there and wanting to take it all the way to the basket, I think. Kind of ended up doing neither.
That's probably the higher percentage shot than trying to drive in on 2 guys,
Yeah.
but you got to shoot it with confidence still.
Yeah, kind of shot it as a setter instead of a jump shot. All right, Irish force another turnover there in front of the opposing bleachers.
I think that all just comes down to fatigue.
Yeah. You know, when you're down, I mean, Pontiac was down 19 and a half, and they won that third quarter by 7 points. It takes a lot of energy, though, to make that comeback. You know, they had that chance to get it to 8, and they didn't. Ended up giving up the 3 to get down 13 again, and I think that just kind of took some of the starch out of their sails. Ooh, we got a pass there. The second pass that's hit the rim. You know, we got a block there by Graham. Beautifully done. The Irish absolutely killed that offensive possession with their good defense. Great ball movement. Nice poke away there by the Indians. And Ronan Spinks going to get the foul there. Trying to poke the ball away. Irish almost were playing too fast there, especially with 2.5 minutes to go in the game at that time with a 16-point lead.
I know Notre Dame doesn't love their guards and forwards to try and block shots, but I love watching Sean Graham jump up with shooters. With his long arms, there's a lot he can get to.
His wingspan is impressive. Tying his shoes without bending over. All right, these free throws for Pontiac come with 2:17 to go. And there's number 3, Ethan Deal, makes his first free throw. Getting himself a second.
You think anyone on Pontiac doesn't shoot free throws
I know,
well?
it's just, it's a horse game. If they were playing horse, I do nothing but shoot free throws. You eventually, your opponent's going to miss, and you're not. The Irish can turn that ball over there on the press. He's got just a little careless with that last pass. Maybe Spinks was coming forward, and Patrick Graham didn't realize it, thought he was standing still. But Irish maintaining this 14-point lead. Gonna get a travel there, yeah, a little bit of a walk. Just kind of floated. Comes at 2:05. Giving the ball back to the Irish.
Yeah, he picked up his dribble and then noticed he could have split the trap and was too late by then.
Yeah. Body and his mind were not quite on the same page here. It's about the first time that's happened to him today, though. There's Ma, goes in. Cannot get it to finish. We got a good, strong offensive rebound there by Patrick Graham. He gets fouled on the putback attempt. Beautiful, strong drive by Asher Ma. There, just couldn't quite get the finish. Send Patrick Graham up, try to score his first points here in the second half. Center cuts that free throw, giving the Irish a 15-point lead. Chance to move it to 16. Couple ticks under, 2 minutes to go here. It is a 16-point lead on Patrick's second consecutive successful free throw. Nice drive into the paint, left-handed floating hook shot there by Melcher. Couldn't get it to go though. The Irish pass up the three, pass the ball around. Oh, nice cut and find by Ma. He finds Graham, or he finds Alders. I'm sorry, that was 5, not 4. 5th point of this second quarter by Braden. The Irish going to get a kick ball there. They got the trap exactly where they wanted it, but using the pendant you're not supposed to use there. They forced the turnover. Max Kirby back into the game for the Irish.
It's hard to tell Notre Dame students not to use their feet. They're used to it in soccer.
That's right. Coach Bear hates it when you get in trouble for using your feet. He just cannot understand that rule in basketball. Very strong drive there by Melcher. Had himself a fine game on defense and on offense. Gets 7 points here in this second half. Under a minute to go now. The Irish 16-point lead, was 19 at halftime, so been an even second half. Been impressed by what doing here. A little bit of a grab Melcher got away with there. It's not a foul if they don't call it. He ends up on the other end with his third field goal of this second half. Irish getting a little quick here. Playing a little sloppy. Turnover there by Mario West. 20 seconds to go. Wolf's going to take another long three. Goes up, 2 touches the rim, doesn't go in. Max Kirby grabs the rebound and off to the races. Ooh, both Kirby and Wolf go down. They help each other up. Good sportsmanship there. That was the definition of playing just a little bit too fast. Let's call that foul on Evan Wolf. Doesn't matter with 10 seconds to go. That's his second foul though. Max Kirby gets off the last little floater there. Beautifully done by Max. That's the kind of shot we've been asking for. And that's going to be the last hoop of this game. It's a 59-43, 16-point victory for the Irish. We'll see you in about 20 minutes of real time, folks. Bring you the second game of our doubleheader tonight between the varsity squads from Pontiac and your Notre Dame Irish. We'll see you then.